Good morning and welcome to my channel, me, my dogs and MS. We're at the den of Alyth today. The weather is 25 degrees. It's quite hot. This is Scotland, so it's hot and sticky. So we're in the trees and I've got my legs on show and the dogs are in the water. So here we are. We're just going to have a gentle bimble around here so the dogs can keep cool and so can I. Come on, boys. Hi, well, I've just walked over here and it's dry at the moment, so it's easily doable. But what happens when we have more water? You know, this is really quite slimy and a bit dangerous for me. When the water comes down, it's like a waterfall, comes down from the top and zooms over here. So I don't come up to the top end of the den when there's water forecast. Oh, look at that, the tree, the horse is just in their flower meadow. Isn't that lovely? That's pretty, isn't it? Hey, Woods, I'm going to talk about my legs. Oh dear, you're all soggy. You're all soggy. You're all soggy. Sky's the only one that hasn't been in the water yet. Anyway, I'm going to talk to you today about my legs. I got my legs on show. I never show my legs off, but it's so warm here. But you can see the difference in my leg. My left leg is so much thinner than my right leg, and they kind of bend different ways. It is what it is. But I've been quite worried about exposing my legs for a long time. But actually, this is me, and I can't do anything about it. So actually, when it's warm, why not show them off? But you know what it's like, I'm sure. It's women of a certain age and you think, you go back to your youth and you didn't show, well, I didn't show these things off, but I'm a different person now that I found myself with the help of Emma, my life coach. But sometimes it's hard to get around doing things differently. But now that I've started doing this channel and that, you're not seeing a perfect person. That's a size 10, that is immaculate. That's not me. This is me walking around in my grotty trainers with my wonky legs well, they're peely-wally at the moment. This is Scotland. They don't get out there. So actually, this is the real me, and I can't be any different. We don't use any filters or anything like that. I'm sure I'd look beautiful with filters, but I feel beautiful myself anyway by just being out here in nature. And actually, do I care what other people think? I don't give a fuck. We might have to take that bit out. What are you doing there, Dill? Do I care what other people think? Well, I feel sorry for people that have negative comments, because actually, why? What's lacking in their life to be able to give me negative comments? And I haven't had any so far, so I'm just contemplating this. This is my inner demon speaking to me and that. But actually, it's lovely. It's lovely out today. I've got my legs on. They are weird. I haven't got my splints on today because, oh God, sorry, I had a cleg on my leg. They're horrible beasties. Just because my neoprene splint is so warm, that's the one that brings my foot up. But also my back splint, and that it makes your legs sweat and you've got to wear long socks on it. So actually, this is me today with just sticks and no splints on my legs. So yeah, and you can see how I walk about, and that is not a normal gait, but actually I'm walking, so that's good for me. Come on, boys. Where's Woody? Come on. Have you been in that water again, Woods? This is not like you. But it's really nice here, actually, because we've got lots of little shrubs and plants and herbs and things like that everywhere, and so it's really quite pretty. You just look at the ground. Here we are. It's one of my favourite trees. Love this tree. Hello, boys. How are you doing? Come on. Snell's been to visit him. Well done. Right, I'm just going around the other side. Oh, I know it's weird. It's definitely weird. But look at that. That looks like an apple. Hey, this is just so nice, isn't it? There we are. It's the patrol in the den. Ugh. It'd be weird what happens at night in the den. I'm sure it just comes alive. Ah, there's my boy. So going back to the octopus trial, it's in the second phase now. I think it's going to be groundbreaking for MS sufferers the world over. Oh, this is so warm. I'm sweating here. There we are. Oh, to be a teenager again and run down all these banks. It's just not going to happen. Oh, but look at this. Here we are. We've got a fungi that's coming through the leaf litter. That's what quite nice, because the leaf litter here is here all the time. I was telling you last week that I was due my disease modifying drug, my Ocrevus, this week. Oh my God. Friggin' MS brain. What's the matter with me? It's not until next week. I'm sure there's other people there that get these things wrong. Do you know what I mean? And the closer I get to having my treatment, the more fuddled my brain gets. So I'm just desperate for it. I'm really quite excited this time as well, because when you have a subcut infusion of Ocrevus, you get a larger dose. So I'm hoping that it will last longer and I won't get this big crash before I have my treatment, because it is very difficult. Really, Sky, it's very difficult to work, exist when you're perpetually fuddled, your brain is, but also you're very tired as well all the time. You know, to keep a life going. I do it, don't get me wrong, the dogs get walked and things like that, but I live a very quiet life and I'm quite happy living a very quiet life. But, you know, it would be better if I had a bit more energy when I was doing it. Oh, this is Woods. This is the non-swimming Labrador that only swims when it's really, really raging. What are you doing? Hello. Hello, mate. What are you doing? Here you go. You ready? Are you ready? Go on then. It is lovely and cool here, actually. There's a nice breeze through the trees. Keep the heat down. I feel actually, I'm quite pleased with myself that actually I've put myself out here with my wonky legs in front of the world for my YouTube channel. How cool is that? Right. Sky, we are going to hit that middle tree, that rotten one. Okay, you ready? Oh, missed it. Oh. Look at you with your lumps and bumps and all sorts. Go. Sit down. Hello. Hey, gorgeous. Hello, gorgeous. Look at the size of that one. Hello. What are you doing? Look, you got seeds all over you. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Thank you for watching my channel today. Please like, subscribe, add a comment, and let's keep this conversation going. Okay? There you go. Woo-hoo.